And I'm back, folks, with another fun, exciting episode of Watch Me Practice Trading NQ 2025 edition using RDV4. I'm trading NQ on October 1st, 2024. This is probably going to be the last video in this series. This is going to be video number 9 for October 1st. Actually, let me rephrase that. It will be the last video for October 1st, but hopefully not the last video in this series. Because I think I'll do October 2nd once this day is done. So we started market open. We have booked so far $32,715 in profit for this day. And we'll see how the rest of it goes. This will likely be the last video because it's 1:44 and 58 seconds local time. So the market has another hour and 15 minutes left. We're still looking at coming up on the afternoon pivot here. Hasn't really done a whole lot. The market's been kind of going sideways for a little while now, and we might just call it a day before we give back a lot of our profits. I mean, it'd be great if we can kind of bump that 32K number up even higher, but it'd be kind of a bummer to give some of it back, but still 32K is good for a day's work anyway. Let's see here. So what I kind of did with this series is we started with a 50K account per se. And so right now at 82,715, we can trade a maximum of 27 contracts, which is fine. So we'll keep it under that number. I've been pretty good about that so far. Let's kind of look at what we've got here on the charts. We have an hourly chart over here, 5-minute chart over here. So it looks like we had this big sell-off, and then we're coming up on the 50%. We almost hit the 50% of this big dip. So, is it going to kind of come up here and go down towards weekly low, or is it going to keep going up towards the weekly open, daily open, and where it started from? Because, many times it does the V, right? Although this is more like a U than a V. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. We're butting up against the OR mid. On the 5-minute chart, got the VWAP below us, and then daily open, weekly open above us, weekly high above us, and we set the weekly low and daily low earlier today around 10 o'clock, 10:30, whenever that was. The other 3 charts are tick charts, small, medium, and large variety. I do the majority of my trading lately on the medium. I find if I do my trading on the small tick chart, then I just overtrade. So it doesn't mean I won't overtrade if I trade on a higher time frame, but mentally it's better for me. So let's kind of see what's going on over here. If we look at these charts, right, we had a dip down here, tested this level here, tested below, overshot it, and then kind of tested the same level, slight overshoot, and then came back up. Kind of need to figure out what's going on here. Is it going up? Is it going down? Based on where we're at right now, approximately 20,045-ish or so. Well, this is a big order right here that just happened. This is a 79 contract order. So somebody believes in the long, or they shorted from up above, but I didn't see that go through. But we shall see. I did draw this channel earlier that we were holding for some time, so we'll kind of need to see. We'll kind of need to see if we stick in this channel and bounce off of here and keep going up. My target is up here for the immediate push up, so a little bit above 20,110. There's a imbalance, and then the S1 pivot right up there. So that's a good target. On the downside, I would say our targets are likely this mess right here. So let's kind of see this if we're going down, if we're going up. So going down, looking at an 80-point move down, going up 60-point move up initially. Or it could just go sideways the rest of the afternoon. I mean, that's always an option as well. So just looking at this bad boy over here, I mean, we have a couple of levels right here, line in the sand on the downside, along with this yellow line here. So, we'll either bounce off of here and go up, or test this and then see, if we do that, it'll probably shift in the downward direction. Okay. Excuse my silence there. I was on my phone responding to a message. So, yeah, I mean, look at this. So, more sideways action. Ooh, we need to draw a box on here. Let's do our patent pending range box. So, depending on what we believe, right? If, a good location to enter would be down here if we think it's going up, or, up here if we think it's going down. So we kind of missed the move up. If we get in up here, I mean, that's likely a breakout trade, and breakout people get left holding the bag oftentimes. Okay. Oh, come on, go away. All right. And what I think I'm going to start doing, I mentioned this before, if there's going to be a big lull, I'm trying not to be in a trade all the time, because I get myself into trouble, especially when there's not a whole lot of volatility or when it's ranging. And I tend to want to be in a trade while I'm doing these. So if there's going to be a big lull, a whole lot isn't going on, I'll probably clip out a section of this. So this video just doesn't take forever, although I've been yapping for 8 minutes and haven't done anything. But that's the market for today. So 152 coming up on 2 o'clock. Ooh, here we go. There's a little increase in something. What's going on here? But look at that. It's like, so on this chart here, we've got like a whole bunch of wick. It's all pushing on the downside, but it's been like momentum and bias long this entire time over here. But this is the 5-minute RDA, which is this guy. Ooh, I can't go off screen with this arrow. Yeah, so this stepped line here is actually this line moved over onto my chart. Oh, look at this. Look at these bodies. They are like shifting down. So somebody somehow somewhere wants this to reverse. But the question is, will it? But look at that. Bounce, 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 bounce. Got a little breakthrough. This box and our line that we drew from earlier. Question is this an overshoot? Let's kind of see what happens here. Oh, we don't want these to be 4s. If it goes down, there's 1, 2, 3, 3 of these areas here that it's got to break through before it gets to our target here. There's a strong level down below. We're wicking to the downside, but are we going to get picked up? Okay, we got picked up for 3 short. We did not get picked up for our second one. Look at that. It just came. That's within a half point. Oh, yeah, got us. So we're in for 6 short. I'm going to believe these wicks, but there is not a strong indicator of short. Everything is still momentum long. But look at all these. Wick, 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 all wick. Let's go in for 6. Let's get in for 2 more. Engulfing candle. Heck with it, 1 more. So this is a problem. Engulfing candle. Engulf this guy here to the left. From 36. That's a 20-point candle. Just like how these wicks tell us something, this guy tells us something. So far, this is an overshoot. All right, this is from last time. I need to clear that. Okay. This could be bad. I'm ready to reverse. If we look here, I mean, there's a solid line here. Strong push down. This is our chance to get out. Near break even. It actually wicked to our break even. Exactly to it. Look at that. Oh, maybe 1 pixel off. So this one looks like it's going to close red. How are we on time? So almost 2 o'clock. So we got 1 minute to the top of the hour. 43 down here. I have a bad feeling about this one, folks. If I was smart, I would probably get out. So 2 o'clock. I don't want it to rip up. There's a battle going on. There's a big battle going on, and we're on the wrong side of it. It'd be better if we were long. Maybe I think we need to get out flat, reevaluate, and enter just because this is a bad area. Because we need it to like break down below 50 for it to go south. So it needs to like get below here with some of these momentum indicators. Like, look at that. $57. 93 short. That's what that bubble was. Somebody's believing the downside. So 42 is the bottom of our channel. I just don't like this. Okay, let's look at the other charts real quick. This is momentum bias long. This is undecided, but mostly momentum long. This is momentum bias long. This one is momentum and bias long. And this one is in a state of crossover, but momentum by a short on the hourly time frame. $21 minutes of just sitting here. Okay, that's a good sign. Break south. Come on. I'm just going to get out. So 710. Okay, we were kind of in too many contracts and it's going too far sideways. We were on the wrong side of that. And thankfully, we got out of it with some profit. It does look like it's going south, but I mean, it's been going sideways for a while, right? Let me look at this. Let's push this guy out a little bit here. Right? I mean, we've had this right here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, overshoot 7, 8, up to the 59. It's really banging its head against these levels. And I mean, we've kind of broken out of this value channel here, right? Let's extend this out a little bit. Where's the anchor thing? This guy. I mean, right now, it's not really telling us it's going north or south. It's telling us it's kind of undecided. We'll give it a little bit of time, let it figure out where it wants to go. And maybe we'll participate. Or we just end the video here in a profit because it could just go sideways for the rest of the day. Strong move up. Back to this bad boy here. Squeeze. Is it going to break through 64? That is the question. Or is it going to come back down here to 42? 20-point range. I mean, you could trade this 20 points at a time. Just take your profits when you get close, or at least halfway, right? The only thing with trading the range like this is there's been so many back and forths. The more of these that you have, the more likely it is to break out to either side, right? Zoom in a little bit. So based on this chart, let's kind of think about it a little bit. Based on this chart, if it was to continue doing what it's doing, we would probably want to get long here-ish. And go up. But look at that big old candle. We are in profit. There is that. Let's see. What did we go down and hit? We still got this big mess right here of the fast momentum and the bias. So with that in mind, maybe we should just get out and call it here. As it is freaking messing around. Maybe this is a reversal here. So we got out, took, I don't know, $200 profit there. Let's see if it's gonna, I mean, it's picking up some oomph over here at 212. Is that what it said? Yeah, 212. You know, test down here and then see what happens. Let's see if it's gonna rip down. It is primed. So I view these here as it tried to come down. The buyers pushed it up. Succeeded here. Buyers pushed it up. Now, I mean, this is like got a lot of oomph to it. Like over here. Oh boy. Let's see what the next candle does. Okay, we're in for 6. I just doubled the position. We will take off two over here. We are momentum short over here. This could be a reversal spot. Looking south. Oh, where's my chart? Here it is. Okay, still in for 4. Do a very close trail. We want to catch this move and then we'll get out. End the video at 32 minutes. Come on, keep pushing down. Keep on pushing. So where are you going to go? And while I was on the phone, we got taken out for $21.85 total. So we got, I don't know, what was it? About $1,000 on there. I really don't know where we got taken out because I wasn't looking, but that was a nice move down. I mean, it could very well continue. It's moved down. This is a good, no, we want it to go down here. This is more interesting. You know what? We'll just call it here. This is a good place to stop. And we will bank this over here. So for the day, we did somewhere around 35,000. And I think that's a-okay. So we took our account from 50K to 85,000. Very nice. Actually, it's coming up. So if it's going to reverse to continue going down towards the VWAP and stuff, this is the spot for it to do. So if I was to short it, I would reshort over here. But I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna have self-control and keep this video short. So thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, let's see. How did we do on this? So on this one, I forgot where we got in. We got in somewhere around 144. So that was like somewhere right around here-ish. Actually, it would have been like right here. So right before this bubble. And it kind of went sideways, We didn't do a whole lot, took a couple small trades, got ourselves into a little bit of trouble, but we got out with a profit because it's much better to get out of break even. It's much better to get out with a small profit and restart than the hope and wait for the freaking thing to go against you. It's like, look at all this on this particular time frame, or this particular chart. I mean, it's so wicky to the top side. Man, that's telling you something, right? But it's also telling you it's going sideways. We did break out of this mess here, and who knows? This is going to be another overshoot. It's going to go back in it. It's going to create another range here. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's really pushing to do a whole lot. And I'm glad we got the profits that we did and that we didn't stick with it still. I mean, if we stuck with that last trade, I mean, we would have given back all our profits. So I'm glad we took the profits where we did. And I'd call it a success overall. So the trading on this one, I would say, is like B minus, but I'm happy with the end result. And look at that. Oh, nice move up. So it's, yeah, look at that. It's creating a V. Probably come all the way up here. So yeah, if you were looking to fully short it, yeah, you'd be disappointed now, but it could very well bounce off of here and go back down. Market does whatever it wants to do. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all tomorrow on October 2nd at Market Open. And we'll call it a wrap on October 1st. All right. Thanks.